I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the last two Vlogmas videos. Welcome to day 3. For today's video, this is the inspiration. Without further ado, let's get into the video. In yesterday's video, I started off with my base first, but today I'm going to be doing my eyes first and then my base. Just to switch it up a bit. So first, I'm going to start off with the bright matte palette. I'm going to take Koi, which is a dark orange, and I'm going to then take the nude palette from Beauty Bay as well, and I'm going to go into Raw Sienna. And apply it in the crease, making sure it goes above the crease a little bit, just as a transition shade from the next color that I put on the actual crease. The next color, after applying both the Koi and Raw Sienna, I'm going to be taking Toast and a little bit of maple syrup, applying right on the crease. I didn't mention this before, but I'm using a fluffy brush, and this is the Shiny EYESHADOW. Going back in with Koi and Raw Sienna, I am buffing out that edge again. I'm patting it in before I eventually go in circles to blend it out, just to make sure to evenly spread, pat it on, and then I go in circles to blend it out. Back in the nude palette, I'm going to be taking Warm and Cozy with a little bit of After Dark. And I'm going to be applying it with that same brush. The outer corner part of the eye. And then going into the crease a little bit. I'm now taking the Shiny LS003 and going back in with the Toast and maple syrup from the nude palette, and bring in a little bit more color in the inner corner right here. Going back in with raw sienna and koi, and going in the inner edge right here. Next, I will be cutting my crease with my concealer so that the next color that I apply on my lids pop more. If you have hooded eyes like me, I recommend going above your crease when cutting so that more product is visible when like your eyes are relaxed and stuff. Before moving on to putting the eyeshadow on top of the concealer, I'm going to deepen the cut crease parts of it so that you can bring back the color that's in the crease but on the edge of this. So I'm going to go back in with Toast. This is the Shani ES006, and I'm going to be going back in with Toast and maple syrup, and just basically using the edge of this brush as the guide for where to put it. To blend it in with the orange a little more, just pat that in, and I'm going to take the ES005 from Shani with this type of tip, go back in with the Toast and maple syrup, and blend this in even more so it can seamlessly transition with the orange. Now that the concealer has dried out a bit, I'm going to be going into the Bright Matte palette into the color White Lies, which is just a matte white. I would recommend a stamping flat brush such as this. Excuse all the brushes, they're dirty from recent looks that I did. But this one is the Shani ES004. You use this type of brush. I'll demonstrate with this eye. Taking the color Nutmeg and putting it as the transition color between the white and the brown. I'm going to take the same brush, go back in with the white, dab it just a little tiny bit, and blend between the color you just put down, the nutmeg, and the white, just so you can blend it out further. This is what we have so far. Now it's time for the liner part. We'll be going in with this once again. We're gonna be using the red. As you can see, I already got this side done with the snowflakes. I'm gonna show how I did it on this side. Hopefully it'll turn out better than the snowflakes from yesterday, because this is my second time using this palette. So you live, you learn. With how to do things, you learn new techniques. Start off with a line and then another line. As you probably know, snowflakes come in many different shapes and forms and sizes, so you don't have to copy me. You can do your own style of what you think that snowflake look like. All the vibes. They don't have to be perfect. Just make sure they're not as muddy as it was yesterday. This is what I have so far. I added highlight. I did the inner corner for the liner. I also put some under here. I put a white shimmer from the Bright Matte palette on the white part, so it's an extra shiny pop. And now it is time for the lips. I'm going to be using this eyebrow pencil as a liner and going in with my red lipstick from Milani. Is the Amore Satin Matte in the shade Satin number 10. Also, if you're wondering why I use an eyebrow pencil instead of an actual lip liner, it's because I used to use these as ways to fill my eyebrows in, but because I've grown out of that, because as you can see, this is just eyebrow gel that's on my eyebrows right now. I don't really need an eyebrow pencil to fill them in because I already have naturally thick brows. This is the final product. Don't forget to like, comment what look you think I'm going to do next, and subscribe. Bye guys, see you tomorrow.